This segment on Bridge Street is sponsored by St. Joseph's Health Cardiovascular Institute.
You know, there are a lot of things folks love about autumn, and at the top of many lists are apples. They are delicious, they're healthy, and you use them to make so many different things. Andrea Etchison is here with the Heart Health Academy, and she wants to show us some delicious ways to enjoy apples this fall. Good morning to you.
Good morning. It's nice to be here.
What is it about apples that are so healthy?
So apples are a great source of a healthy food. So they're only about 52 calories, roughly, depending on the size. I've got a few different sizes here. They're mostly water as well, so they're about 85%. So you're eating something that's not only going to fill you up, but has nutrients as well. Vitamin C, potassium, and a lot of antioxidants.
And they're right here. I mean, this is such a great apple region.
That is such a great apple region. And I have a trivia question for you because I happen to read this on the internet. Do you know how many varieties of apples there are in the world?
Oh, man.
Take a stab.
There's got to be like dozens.
Oh, God, it's 7,500.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. Wow. And about 2,500 in the U.S. alone.
Wow. So
you go to Wegmans and you see, what, 10 or 12, maybe more varieties. Right. And I don't know about you, but I get overwhelmed just going to Wegmans going, which one do I buy? Right, because there's so many. Yeah. But we live in a great area to get out and go apple picking.
How do you choose the one that's best for your use?
Yeah, you know, it depends what you're making. You can use a lot of different apples for different things, but obviously if you're making like a pie, if you talk to different pie lovers or pie makers, they're going to say, oh, this is my favorite one. But you need something that's not too tart, not too sweet, maybe that's a little bit firm, it's going to hold up and not get mushy, maybe like a Granny Smith, which are the green apples, something like a Gala or maybe a Braeburn. But again, the list is endless. You can snack on any type of apple you really like, whatever your preference is.
And that really probably comes down to your own personal preference.
Exactly. So some people like something a little bit more sweeter or a little tart like a Granny Smith. There's other things in the store. I found a pink lady the other day and I said, let me try that. So that's actually what these are for our baked apples. And they just hold up really well in the oven.
Coming from Cortland, I like the Cortland apple.
Yes,
pie apples.
Yes, and Empire apples too, which I couldn't find the other day, but I like those.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You've got some stuff to show us here.
I do. So we have two different recipes today. We're going to start with an apple salsa.
Okay.
So we're literally, I already chopped most of this up. We're going to just put it in the bowl. Do you want to help?
I'd love to.
So you can just start dumping everything in.
Apples.
These are the Granny Smith apples, okay? And that's about a cup and a half or so. So we're literally going to put everything in the bowl. Mangoes, fresh mangoes. While you do that, peppers. I'm going to chop the cilantro. I don't know about you, but I like a lot of cilantro.
Sure.
Those are jalapeno peppers. Do you like your salsa spicy?
I hope so.
All right, we'll put it all in then.
Put it all in.
And then we have some onions. Now, most salsas that people think are tomato-based, right?
Yep.
So you think the traditional salsa. This is just cilantro, so I'm going to put that in. Also, you can put a couple swirls of honey, give it a little bit of sweetness. But this is an apple salsa with mango. So, again, healthy, something different. Have you ever used one of those? That's just a lime juicer. Yep, so just take that and give it a big squirt, and that's totally fine. All the lime juice, you need some of that acidity to get in there to bind the ingredients as well. Perfect. And then we'll just take a little bit of salt, excuse my reach.
It's okay.
Just a little bit to give it a little flavor, and then we're going to mix it up. And that's really it for apple salsa. You can serve this just like this on a platter with tortilla chips and at your favorite party. I don't know about at your house, but every time we have Sunday dinner, we have to have hors d'oeuvres. So.
Excellent. And we're here.
Moving on over. So we are just making baked apples. This is really easy. What I'm going to do, if you want to spray the pan with some cooking spray, I'm going to core the apples. So I bought this little apple corer, which is nice. You have to have a little bit of muscle, but that's all good. And it takes the core right out, which is nice. We're going to put those in. While I'm doing that, do you want to switch and you can put these ingredients in the bowl? So this is our filling. This is going to be some oatmeal, or I'm sorry, oats. And then we have some pecans or pecans, however you want to say it. And then we're going to put some spices in. So we've got some cinnamon, we've got some nutmeg, we've got ginger. So you have all different fall spices, which is good and yummy. And then we have some coconut oil, which is right here, and some maple syrup. So all that's going to go into the bowl, and you're going to mix it up. And then what we're going to do after we mix it is we're just going to stuff the apples, okay? And it's so easy to do on, you know, any day of the year, especially fall. So just put some in here. I'll get my fingers dirty. I don't mind. I'm a chef. I just get messy. No problem at all.
You want to fill them right up, huh?
Yes, you want to fill them up, and actually you can even put some on top, so that's fine. We'll do the next one. So you can do as many apples as you want. Usually I'll put in about 6 apples for this type of a pan. Don't worry if it gets messy and falls all over the place. You can just eat it up afterwards. Not a problem at all. Okay.
Excellent.
Last thing we're going to do is there's a little cup right next to you of apple cider. Just drizzle that right around, and then you put it around the bottom of the pan. You're going to cover it at 400 degrees for about 30 minutes with foil, and then you're going to take the foil off. I'm just going to grab this.
Sure.
For about 5 minutes at the end, and I can show you what the finished product looks like if you like. So I made these this morning.
Oh, man.
Too bad you're not over at my house today, because the whole kitchen smells like apples. I don't even need an apple candle. And that's what they look like.
Great ideas for autumn. Thanks much.
Thank you. Nice to be here. You too.
To learn more, check out the hearthealthyacademy.com or visit Andrea's Facebook page at Andrea Atchison, PA.